Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the pressure to make it on social media? I know I have. Welcome back to the channel. I'm thrilled that you're here. So today we are diving into how we can utilize the wisdom from the 4 agreements to harness technology without falling victim to distractions. But before we jump into that, let's take a moment to reflect. What's your ultimate dream? What truly wakes you up every morning? These questions were at the forefront of my mind back in 2020, where COVID forced us all to pause and reconsider what life was about. And during that time, many of us experienced breakups, career changes, found new hobbies, and while others still struggled to find, their footing post-lockdown. So it was the journey of self-discovery that really helped inspire me to start this channel. So where I share insights on integrating tech effectively into our lives, focusing on work-life balance, being intentional with our daily use, and I hope by sharing what's worked for me can really inspire you. So I've been inspired by this book, and it provided me a roadmap to living a fulfilling life, something that really resonates deeply with my life. So while I won't spoil the book for you, I want to share how those main takeaways can help you navigate tech in your habits to transform your lifestyle. Let's briefly go over these 4 agreements that I'm going to go over more in depth and how it's helped me kind of transform my tech habits or daily habits while I'm using tech. The first agreement was being impeccable with your words. The second was don't take anything personally. Number 3 was don't make any assumptions. And 4, always do your best. So integrating these agreements into your daily tech use can really help you stay focused on what really matters to you. So the first agreement, being impeccable with your word. So being impeccable with your word is just so much more than just speaking correctly. It's about aligning your words with integrity and intention. So I often use the power thesaurus when I'm going across or reading, finding words that, may just be a little bit more complex than I was used to. It helps me break down like the definitions, synonym, antonyms, and it really allows me to connect with the words that's being presented. Understanding that impeccable means without fault or error truly resonates with me. So as a former perfectionist and chronic people pleaser, it's empowering to focus on being intentional with my communication rather than just always striving to being perfect. So the book emphasizes that when you're impeccable with your words, taking responsibility for your actions without judging or blaming yourself. This was a different perspective for me that helped encourage clarity in my words. So before posting online, I'm reminded to think clearly and communicate kindly. So it's crucial to consider the impact that my words have in this digital space. So by focusing on creating or spreading positivity, it created a safe environment online for myself and others. So whether it's the comments we leave, the comments or messages I send, or the content I share, being impeccable with my words foster a healthier interaction with others. For instance, when I want to learn something new or engage on, with others, these platforms like YouTube is a tool. So we can learn a lot from the resources available, and just approaching these interactions mindfully is key. So this simple shift transformed not just my online experience, but my entire relationship with technology. Agreement number 2 tells us or teaches us how to not take things personally. Okay, so learning not to take things personally can be a game changer, especially in this digital space. These are where online actions can be brutally honest. It's crucial to remember that the negative comments and reactions we encounter are often not about us. It's the speaker's own experience and feelings that we're reflecting. So with billions of users on these platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, there's a clear, diverse range of perspective, and not all is going to resonate positively with us. So in this book, Ruiz emphasizes that you don't need to place your trust in what others say or do, but what really matters is placing that trust in yourself to make responsible choices. So this internal trust empowers us to engage with the online world on our terms. One very effective strategy that I've utilized is creating that mental distance from negativity. So consciously choosing to step back and reflect helps me just distance myself from harmful interactions. So practicing this has just helped me maintain my inner peace. So I'm creating that physical distance from it and I can shift my focus back on creativity, unbothered by all the chatter that's going on in the comments. Okay, so we're halfway through this book, and the third agreement is all about not making assumptions. So I strive to clarify rather than jump to conclusions about what someone may mean in a post or a comment, and it's just easy to get caught up in misunderstandings, which leads to unnecessary drama. In the book, it states, we make assumptions, we misunderstand, we take it personally, and we end up creating a whole big drama for nothing. So for someone like me who tends to be non-confrontational, I would often shy away from like negative engagements instead of addressing the issue directly. So I would find myself like crying, getting upset, and all that did was resolve nothing. So in the past, I lacked that courage to ask questions or clarity, and I realized that no one's a mind reader. So if I wanted something, I needed to express it. So this realization really shifted my communication style. So the book emphasizes that everyone has the right to say yes or no to you, but we also have the right to ask. So this empowers me to voice my needs and desires. So it becomes as simple as stating, hey, this is what I want, this is what you want. And by doing this, our words become impeccable, and when someone responds, we no longer need to take their answer personally. We have now arrived at the last agreement, and the most powerful of all four, I believe, and that's to always do your best. This principle has been a guiding light for me as I focus on quality over quantity in everything that I do. So I've made a conscious choice to invest time in meaningful activities when it comes to my tech, steering clear of just like mindlessly scrolling on social media, just consuming my day. So by committing to do my best, I remind myself to prioritize interactions that help me grow rather than just interactions that adds on the pressure of maintaining an online presence. This book reminds me that we are here to live, to be happy, and to love. Page 80, it states, if we like what we do and if we always do our best, then we are really enjoying life. We're having fun, we don't get bored, and we don't have frustration. So when we're embracing this mindset, we find joy in everything that we do, making it easy to avoid boredom and frustration. So it's true that you can have great ideas in your head, but action is what really brings those ideas to life. So if there's something you've been wanting to accomplish, I encourage you today to just take small steps towards it. It's been my new approach to exploring new hobbies. So for instance, I've recently decided to pick up my guitar again. So dedicating just like 10 to 15 minutes every other day, this commitment to doing my best in these small, consistent increments allows me to create meaningful content and just enjoying the process without feeling overwhelmed. So looking back, I remember how lost I felt just amidst all the noise and constant notifications and just the stress of trying to, get the most likes and comments. So I began to implement these agreements, and I realized that I could carve out space for the things that truly matter to me. And so now I ask you, what are some steps that you're gonna take to ensure that your tech habits align with your dreams? So what passions can you focus on instead of distractions? Let me know. So yeah, that is my take on the 4 agreements and how it's completely transformed my daily life when it comes to using my tech. I'm super excited that we got to dive deeper into these agreements as we explore how to use tech in our day-to-day lives. So be sure to share your thoughts on how you're going to use your iPad, iPhone, or other tech better in your daily life. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to check out my other video right here about digital minimalism and how I incorporated the 1-page rule to enhance my productivity on a day-to-day on my iPhone. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.